Greetings, Mechwarriors, this is TTB speaking. Welcome back to Mechwarrior Online. And before we get started, a quick disclaimer. As you can hear nothing. And the reason for that is that I was blasting angry heavy metal music while recording this stuff. So, long story short, I will add some nice other flavored music to the video, but you will have to make do without in-game sound, but it's not really needed for what I want to communicate with this video. And in this video, we are going to talk about peeking and corner peeking and why it is important and why you can do lots of nice little things with it. And this map right here, the Canyon Network, is very good to do that. Now, we do have a very good mech that is very suitable for both corner as well as peeking over ridges, and that is the Battlemaster because of the huge and high torso mounts. However, of course, this can be done with all sorts of mechs, especially if you have jump jets available, for example, then you can pop-tart, jump up, shoot and drop down again. Or you can do this with a lot of weapons. For example, you can do this with Gauss rifles, you can do this with PPCs. Those are the best suited for this actually. large lasers, well, maybe not perfectly suited for it, but still, you can do a lot of nice shenanigans with this. So what you see right now is I'm not pushing forward with the rest of the team, I'm just hanging back a little bit in the safe zone where I know that there are currently no enemies at, and getting some return fire here. So I will just go ahead and abuse the heck out of this little mountain around here. As you can see, I can hug it pretty closely, and I have a nice defense against the side where the enemies are coming from, and I can just go in, peek a little bit, shoot at the enemy targets, get some nice burn duration from my large lasers down on them, and get back to cover. Now this guy over here, he's waiting for me. He's playing the same game of peekaboo, only he has PPCs, so in all fairness, if we both play the game and he has equal skill to me, then he will win, because PPCs allow him to just shoot and twist and walk away, whereas I have to keep my lasers on him for the full duration to actually achieve that maximum burn time. However, I believe he's got 2 PPCs, which is 20 damage on range, and I've got 6 large lasers, which is 50 to 60 damage, so he cannot outtrade me 1 for 1. He will definitely have to, well, not get hit or stop trading with me, because I definitely outdamage him. Alrighty. So as you can see, we're just hugging the right side of the mountain here and peeking with the left torso and the right torso. It really depends on how much of your mech you want to expose. If you just expose the right side a little bit, then of course you can only shoot with one side of the mech. However, you make yourself a very small target, like this, and then shoot the other side and get back into cover again. And see, we were so quick that he couldn't even react in time, and his PPC shot went totally wide. And here we have a supernova, a boiler, he's got Gauss rifles probably, and as you could see from the impact on the mountain, yep, he hit everything but us. Why? Because we peeked, and then we got back into cover again, and as you could see again, the Gauss round did go wide again. Now, do I recommend this against very skilled players? Well, it's definitely better than meeting them head on, but they will definitely hit you back while you do this. So this is something that you can do and should do all the time. Just be aware that there are some people out there that will still hit you, especially if you are doing this in a relatively slow mech, and the Battlemaster is not a fast mech. I mean, this thing runs about 76 kph, but it's a little bit unwieldy, a little bit big, but for that it has 85 tons of fun and large lasers to deal with and to use. So, you know, trade-offs, a little bit less speed, a little bit more size, but much more firepower. And that Raven, no, just no. Don't go one-on-one against the Battlemaster in a light mech, especially if you go for a long-range trade where you just stand there and look at each other. You're gonna lose, and you're gonna lose bad. Alright, as you can see, I haven't really moved from this position because I have not had to move from this position. Always keep in mind though that if you don't move, there are enemies that will end up coming to your sides, or that will end up coming up behind you, and if that happens, then there's only one thing that you can do, and that is run or meet the enemy head on and hope that you can destroy him. And that can be very tricky. So right now I'm very aware of my surroundings. As you can see, I'm constantly checking that left side to see if there's anything sneaking up on me, because if that happens, I'm basically toast. So let's have another look on the other side here. And the supernova is coming up again, so we can go ahead and get nice burn down on him and take out lots of his weapons. That is going to be very helpful. And you might say now, well, I might be more useful up there with the team. I would disagree at this point, because I am in a unique situation where I can hit the enemy from angles that they don't expect, and that way I can actually force them to turn their heads. So if they zero in on my team and start shooting at them, and then suddenly you get hit from behind or somewhere, then yeah, you turn around naturally. And here we have a Hellbringer coming in with ECM, so team doesn't see it, I didn't see him, but as I said, I always kept constant watch because I knew that there's always a guy coming for you. You can bank on that. You can, if you bet on this every time, 90% of the times you will win out on this. So taking out the Hellbringer down there, and that is a threat gone, and now we see that there is a target in the middle, it's a Timberwolf, and a Direwolf down below in the canyon, so we rotate to the other side to be able to box the enemy in, and again, force them to divide their attention and also be able to get shots into their juicy backs, and that is scary for them. So, shooting at the Timberwolf, we didn't do much damage, but we took away a little bit of his attention, and he needs to be a little bit more careful now. He decides to go in on our teammate, but with the amplified damage on him, he just gets taken out. And it's only the Direwolf left. Now, the Direwolf itself, scary target. Looking at the percentages on our both mechs, 63 to 79, it's a Direwolf. If he gets good hits off, he can kill us both. However, as you can see, Direwolf going for our teammate, I shoot him in the back, he has to turn. If he doesn't turn, he dies. And because he turns, my teammate can then go up and hit him in the back, and the Direwolf just goes ahead, loses a side torso, gets really shot up. I'm gonna go ahead, dump another 2 shots into him, pop the cool shot as well, and at that point, yeah, he's done for. His rear CT is open as shit, and as we drop down, we take him out. And by the way, I have no idea how that rocket actually hits his rear torso, but that's fine. So, I hope you guys could get a little idea of what peeking is, how it works, and how you do it. As I said, peek around the corner, shoot, turn, and get back as fast as you can. The idea is to do damage while the enemy can't do damage, and if you are able to learn this technique, then you will be a lot better in MWO. Trust me, I've been there and I started to learn it, and it's helped me a lot, so try it out. And if you have already mastered it, well, good for you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for now. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, rate, comment, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my channel. And as far as the Mass Effect Andromeda stuff is concerned, no worries, there will still be Mechwarrior Online stuff. So, thanks for watching, TTB out!